Today's video is special because it is specifically for other embodiment teachers like me. So if you have been watching this channel and like some of the ways that I teach, you could be a kindred spirit. You might be innovative and creative. You might have more than one training. And you might really need some support because it is challenging being an embodiment teacher in this culture. And so I have been mentoring a group of fantastic embodiment teachers over the last 5 years. And I've learned so much from doing that I decided I wanted to try to focus in on one particular issue, which is boundaries. Boundaries are so important, and we struggle with them even when we have training because we are so sensitive and we are so good at tuning to other people that we sometimes just forget ourselves. So this course I'm going to be teaching that I want to talk about is called Building Better Boundaries for Embodiment Professionals. And it's got 2 parts. So one part is just foundational embodiment. Even if you're an Alexander teacher, you may still struggle with staying with your own use and your own body while you're teaching a group or while you're engaging with your students. You may lose yourself and return to yourself and lose yourself and return to yourself. If you have the Alexander training though, you spent 1 whole year probably just learning how to attend to yourself. And so it's kind of our secret superpower. And if you don't have that training, I think it's unreasonable to expect that you wouldn't struggle with this issue. So I've tried to take the brilliance of the Alexander technique and hone it into these simple practices that I call awareness preludes, so that everyone in the field can benefit from more regularly returning to themselves and their awareness of their own body, so that they don't get overwhelmed and they can be in touch with their creative instincts while they're working and be more responsive to their clients. So that's the first layer. So every week of this course, we're going to be learning a few of those simple practices, and every week we'll layer in a few more until you have the whole set. The second issue that I am seeing in the people that I mentor is that when we get pulled into the difficulties of being a solopreneur or working in a university environment and having a private practice on the side, we get so busy that we forget to make creative time for ourselves. And to me, having good boundaries and generating creative energy are completely connected. So I don't think that weekly creative exploration time is optional for an embodiment professional. I think it's a necessity. So in this course, we're going to commit to doing that, and we're going to commit to a specific focus that is of interest to each participant. So it's not about me telling you what you should be focusing on, because there's enough of that out there. There's enough gurus. They're very compelling. And when we're vulnerable and we need a little bit of nurturing and creative time, what often ends up happening is we latch onto somebody else's influence or somebody else's work. Because we think, oh, maybe I need another certification or something. And I'm not saying that you don't. That might be a good business strategy. But what about your creative voice? What about your brilliance? What about the insights that you are having in your work and you never even have the time to let them really sift through? So this course is designed for you if you would like to make a commitment to that practice, because I think it could really help the practice. It could help you as a human being, and it also benefits your clients, because when you have that generative creative energy, it can shift things for other people as well. So here's a little sample that I'm just going to end with, and then I'll let you go, and you can check out the course in the box below. It's small, it's only 6 people. I'm running it January 24th. I don't know when I'm going to run it again. So if this interests you, please do check it out. Okay, so I thought I would do the awareness prelude of attention wandering. Here's how it goes. It's so fun. So if you have embodiment training, you've probably gotten pretty good at focusing your attention. You might have very specific ways that you learned how to do it, that go in sequences and things like that. And we just forget how much we're asking of our consciousness, of our awareness. So for the next minute, let your attention wander. It's a little bit like a reverie, like a daydream. Get curious about what's intriguing you, so that you don't have to know. You can take the pressure off. You can just see. Maybe it's a holistic sensory experience, a kind of buzziness. And then you can let go of that even. Maybe it's your body, some part of your body. Maybe it's something in the room. See if you can let your attention just move at the rhythm that it needs to, where it needs to right now. And as your attention moves, then your body might move a little bit as well, like mine is. So that's just a taste. I hope you feel a little bit easier in your body. I certainly do. Looking forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks with the next video. And maybe this course will interest you. Please check it out. Okay, peace and love. Thanks for watching.